Hey, what is this? Cool. It's Mike with the mic.
Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Your discretion is advised.
Yo, what up, though? What up, though? I'm gonna get in here. Get my vine together real quick. Y'all know the deal. If you got any questions about the show, being a guest, submitting some music, submitting a topic, advertising, send all messages and emails to mikewithamic313@gmail.com. That's mikewithamic313@gmail.com. Shop with your folks. We got deucefireclothing.com, DetroitCousins.com, createdbyjones.com, platinumstatus.com, Betty's Girls Party event planning for all your party setup needs. Y'all know the deal. I'm going to just get into some stuff, man. What we got here? I've been jotting some stuff down, but I seen some stuff today that it kind of all ties in together, and it's kind of crazy because I don't know, man. Like, black people, we just so goddamn emotional, and that shit is ridiculous. Let me get these out of here. I just don't know, man. It just a few things been popping off these last couple days, but I don't know, man. The NBA season done kicked off or kicking off. You know, it's too early to call, but I'm a Bron fan, so I'm gonna be rooting for the Lakers. You know, I always been a player fan. Shaq, Garnett, you know what I'm saying, Iverson, you know what I'm saying. Where they go, that's who I root for. I don't play all that home team hero shit, so that's what we got when it come to that. And I think the Lakers just gonna need to throw them picks in and get that Indiana deal done. Gonna get Turner them, but I'm going for the Lakers, even though the Clippers looking good on paper. They looking real good. Especially if they get like another big man. I seen that shit. I don't think they want to leave it all to Zubac or, you know what I'm saying, or trying to play small ball and all that shit with Covington at the 5 and all that goofy ass shit. I don't think they want to do that. You don't want to do yourself like that. And what else, man? Oh, the Victor Chewbacca nigga, man. Y'all been hiding this motherfucker from me, man. This last name like Winnebago or some shit, like long ass last name. This nigga's like a 7'4", like 2 guard, like a legit like fucking small forward, and this nigga's fucking 7'4" or some shit like that. I just kind of got hip to the nigga a little while ago, and I've been watching his highlights, and man, he be making the rim look low, like he out there just playing with a bunch of fucking third graders or something, man, for real. Like, he one of those dudes that, you know, like KD, that really got a shot at breaking every record. Like, this nigga 7'4" and a wingman, so the points gonna be there, the rebounds gonna be there. He gets some blocks and play a passing lane or two, man. He fuck around, go down as one of the goddamn greatest, man. Like, that boy looking scary, man. He look like some video game shit, like somebody done, Jeff Bezos done gave somebody his debit card for VC on 2K. Like, that nigga got how you got everything on 100, nigga? That shit crazy. I guess he everything Imani Bates wish he was. You know, I'll take that back though, man. I kind of feel bad for Imani. You know what I'm saying? I hope it all work out for him. I just think, you know, I hate to blame people, but probably the people around him in the system, you know what I'm saying, trying to rush him through and shit. We don't even get a boy a chance to grow, all that reclassifying so he can leave school early so he can hurry up and get to the fucking league. Nah, he's 3 years behind. If y'all would have just waited that extra year, he'd have been right on fucking time. But nah, he's 2-3 years behind, if you ask me, especially if he go to jail. He gonna be fucked. But I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I kind of walked away from that situation because it's just kind of fucked up. But I don't know, man. What else? I just wrote some stuff down, man. I saw the video yesterday and I saw it again today. This Stormy Wellington lady or whatever with this low vibration life coach shit this bitch running around doing. Now, before I take off on this shit, man, like, I don't know this lady. Like, I heard she got a show. I ain't never watched it. I ain't never heard she write books. I ain't never read no book. I ain't never booked no session or nothing. I watched the video and then I went and read an article about the lady, and here we is right now. I just kind of jotted it down. That was it, you know what I'm saying? And from what I come to the conclusion is that this bitch is a bitch. Like, I'm not even gonna play. Like, and you know, if anybody want to argue with that, you know, want to say that I'm wrong, prove it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just speak about how I feel and why I feel that way. Like, I just feel like she ain't no different from any other culture vulture using black folks and especially black women, like, to hit a lick, to come up on some fucking bread. Like bitches love like trauma bonding for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially black people as a whole, but black women, for some reason, y'all get with a group of other motherfuckers who've been through some shit and be like, yeah, all men ain't shit. No, just the nigga y'all fuck with. And y'all probably fuck with the same nigga. Like, when it really kind of boil down to it, like, y'all want to keep going to pick niggas out of prison, out the broken box, and then get mad that the toy broke. And you want to claim that all the fucking toys is broken. You ain't even win the next aisle. You just standing in the middle of this shit talking about what the fuck going on. So, I don't know, man. And, you know, they use the same trauma against y'all to cash out on y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that kind of fucked me up when I really read the article about what she do and like what other people do. I'm like, damn, she playing the shit out of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, once they find out what's wrong with you, then in come the books to fix you, and the movies and the seminars and the websites and subscribe to this and all this. That's when all that shit come into play, when they like, yeah, you broke. Okay, I know how to fix you. And they be broke. That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no different from Steve Harvey with that think like a man shit and that Action Jackson nigga. You know what I'm saying? And TD Jakes, and, you know, and I seen y'all was mad at TD Jakes because he done flipped the coin on y'all hoes. I seen that y'all want to be mad at him because he say y'all acting like men, or y'all raising y'all kids, y'all daughters to be men or not need men, and y'all done lost y'all place in the home and all that shit. Now y'all want to be mad. Nah, fuck that. So some shit he said. And now y'all want to be clutching y'all pearls because, you know, he done fucked y'all out all that money and them books and women conferences and all that shit, and y'all thought he was on your side, just like the Action Jackson nigga and Steve Harvey, man. Like, for real. And I don't know, man. Let me wrap this up because, like, this shit be really having me fired up. You know what I'm saying? Like pee on baby boy and shit. Fired up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna circle back around to TD Jakes, like, cause I'm really 70-30 on this nigga. Like, he ain't got it all from me, but I got my eye on that nigga, man. I will say it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time he do some whole shit, and I be like, man, fuck this nigga. He come back with some shit and sucker me right back in, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause that nigga can really preach, and he'll touch a nigga's soul if you sit there and listen to him, though, for real. Mm-hmm. So I give him that. I ain't taking what he do from me. I just think that sometimes he in on the shenanigans too. And y'all could tell him I said that, or I'll tell him when I see him. And so the jury's still out on this nigga. But back to this Stormy life coach chick or whatever. Off top. Like, I think she full of shit if she you know, and she just playing on y'all women's emotions. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you why. Money. I really think that. Like, them folks don't give no fucks about what you're going through or helping you get out. Like, because if they really wanted to help you and you actually found your way out and found a husband, then they can't sell you another book. So they got to kind of keep you broke a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't no more single black queens, then it ain't no more single black queen seminars if everybody married and everybody playing a role as a wife or whatever, or if some of y'all motherfuckers want to jump into some of that poly shit. But if y'all get attached to some kind of man and y'all start living happy and really living this independent life that y'all say and being a part of what they claim that they want y'all to have, then there's no need for their book. So that's why I say they be playing y'all for y'all money. So they got to keep y'all broken because the money is in the medicine. It's not in the cure. So, and like, peep this, just for my man Kev, rest in peace. But you ever seen Kevin Samuels ad on social media? Like, he ain't never tried to sell you no book. He ain't never threw no women's conference. None of that. I don't even think the nigga had a YouTube, but y'all can double check on that. But I say that to say this. The nigga that want nothing from you ain't trying to fuck you. He ain't trying to sell you shit. He ain't trying to get you to subscribe for nothing. Like, he get on YouTube and he just have these talks with y'all for free, but y'all hate him. I mean, he say if you want to donate something, of course, niggas to take money, shit, I will too. Shit, if y'all want to inbox me on some Cash App shit, I'll take it too. But niggas is really doing this shit on the love. But the nigga that do it for free, y'all don't like that nigga. But the nigga who on his fourth marriage and the nigga that cheated on his bitch and basically was squeezing her hand, squeezing the fucking answers out of her goddamn hand, sitting up there with a fucking bonnet on, looking goofy than a motherfucker. And like, now this bitch who say you can't even eat. Or you somehow who you are is based on how you make your plate or let somebody make your plate for you. Like, for real, y'all love them. Like, y'all about anything from them, but y'all hate Big Kev because he told you that you a 7 and you a 7. Like, meanwhile, this Action Jackson nigga got his hand in your goddamn purse while he jamming his fucking dick down your throat and lying to you, telling you that you a queen when you're not one. But back, I mean, I'm just really back to this Stormy chick. Like, she like this single black fucking entrepreneur relationship guru queen. Now, I suggest y'all go watch the video if y'all haven't seen it. But when I dabbled through the fucking article and shit, she's a single mother of 3 different baby daddies and divorced. And one of them little motherfuckers' name is Hennessy. Now, I ain't saying that puts you in no place, but what it do is make me keep my eye on you. So eating a certain kind of plate is a low vibration, but naming your child Hennessy ain't. Like, this is not me taking no swing at her. I'm pointing this shit out to y'all ladies. Like, this is the motherfucker y'all deciding to walk behind. That's all I'm saying. I just swear y'all be walking behind anybody. And this stupid bitch talking about in the video when y'all watch it, they like, oh yeah, I get what you saying. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, you went to college, you got your shit, you climbing up the corporate ladder, you got your shit together, you got a house, car, you don't need nobody for nothing, and you telling me that some chick can come along and tell you that it don't mean nothing because how you let somebody make your plate? Like, come on, man. Keeping you broke. See, they done talk you into being corporate. They talk you into being single. They talk you into all this stuff, and now y'all drifting away, so they got to do something to fucking break one of your legs or something. So what they tell you, I got to teach you how to make your plate. Like the lady talking about teaching y'all how to pray. Like, come on, man. They got to keep you they got to keep something wrong with you so you can keep coming back to the doctor. For real. But I'm trying to figure out how the fuck, who's put you in charge. But y'all put them in charge. But I understand now. I don't know. And that's what she like, and this is what call the girl Coach. This is what Coach trying to tell me. Man, get the fuck out of here, dumbass. Like, just like all them bitches in that dick riding video, if y'all seen that. And the girl spent around and everybody in there like, all the maids. Man, that shit is crazy, man. This bitch up here starving with one shrimp on her goddamn plate and a biscuit. Trying to fucking put on the front for somebody looking like Martin when he was on that diet and Gina had all that motherfucking food. Pump faking y'all like a motherfucker. What Martin say on that shit? I don't live to eat. I eat to live. That's what the fuck kind of shit she's spilling on y'all motherfuckers. And then soon you turn your motherfucking head, she all in that motherfucking plate. She get up in that goddamn room and order a large pizza and chowing down on y'all motherfuckers. For real. Y'all go for that bullshit. How you make your goddamn plate sit, man. Come on, man. That shit crazy. Just watch the video. That's all I'm saying, man. She talking about her plate. This plate is royalty, and that plate is for hood rats. And then she gonna fucking dip her finger in the motherfucking suck it off like Martin was doing with the gravy and shit. Get the fuck. Oh shit, you spilled some and all that shit. Fucking talking about that plate for hood rats, man. That shit's so funny, man. But y'all listen to anybody, so if y'all watch the video, man, she just, I don't know, sitting up there with her fucking lashes on. She had her rat flip-flops on, had her pups all on the fence, tits out and shit. For real, smacking her lips and licking her fingers, all kind of rat shit. And this is y'all queen. Like, for real, man, talking about a hood plate. Man, and y'all paying this motherfucker. The lady said $10,000 to hang around with this bitch asking for advice. Man, and she rung out with 3 goddamn kids. Man, can't no 40-year-old rung out single mother who 3 for 3 from the goddamn line tell me nothing except what not to do. And 3 for 3 from the line is 3 baby daddies and 3 kids, by the way. In case y'all know, but get the fuck on with that shit. Can't no single nigga tell me how to treat my wife. Like, I don't want no fat ass personal trainer. Can't no nigga with no kids tell me how to raise my kids or what's best for my kids. Y'all niggas love jumping out the window on that shit too. About what a nigga should do with their kids. If a nigga fuck their kids up, I feel sorry for the kid. But if you ain't got no kids, shut your ass up. You don't know the fucking personality shift these motherfuckers have from 5 to 7, from 7 to 10, and 10 to 13, and by 18 you don't even know this motherfucker no more. Like, for real, y'all don't get that, and you're never gonna get it till you push one out or fire one off up in a bitch. And until then, I don't want to hear it. But that's all I'm saying, man. And y'all gotta quit running behind and listening to these folks. I mean, just because they look like they got it going on. They get y'all with the social media shit and all of that. And just because she got a Benz and posting about her classes on Facebook, man, that don't mean shit, because you can rent a Benz and you can put a backdrop up in your mama basement and sit in a fucking chair with a desk you got from a garage sale and rent a hall and sell tickets. For real. And that's why I'm not going to knock her hustle, but I am knocking y'all. I'm knocking her for playing on y'all insecurities and y'all emotions, and especially of our people, and claiming that they love y'all. Like, that's the bullshit. And of course, they always know what to say to fix you, because they the ones that broke you. They the ones told you fuck a nigga and all this shit. Now they gonna tell you this, and now all of a sudden she finna tell you how to, what you can put on your plate. And y'all won't submit to a man, but y'all submit to that shit. Like, that shit is crazy, man. They come with they list and y'all follow everything on it. 13 things. A man come with 3 and you have a fucking heart attack. Like, y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. But, and of course, the fucking Derek Jackoff nigga knows the signs of dirtbags and how to warn you from one, because he is one. Like, I'm sure I can write a how to dodge a dirtbag book. Like, any man can write that book. Like, for real. But what are we really doing when we start giving you that kind of advice? We not gonna tell you how to get a man. We just gonna do some shit to keep you coming back for more. Like, well, I couldn't put everything in this book, but my next one. And that's when the shit hit the fucking fan. Like, for real, that nigga on some bullshit, and here she go trying to coach your life after she done fucked her own life up. Like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all listen to anybody except the nigga that you want or the nigga that you with. Y'all won't listen to them motherfuckers for shit, man. We need Maya Angelou and Ayana back more than ever right now, because for real, one of y'all, please, man. And I used to love that Ayana lady, man. She was cool, man. She be getting right to the shit. If y'all ever watched her show, for real, she be like, get up and go over there and hug your mother. Like, she be on that shit. We finna fix this shit in one episode. For real. Fucking with her, man. How you questioning yourself, your family, who you with, what you doing with your life, but it'd be all in a good way. And y'all think Kev was bad. Ayana used to cut niggas to the white meat, then stitch you up. So, but it'd be a good way, better than cutting into your motherfucking pockets. Shit, I'd rather motherfucker chop me down and replant me than to fucking dig all in my goddamn pockets. And you know I'm broke 10 grand to hang with you for you to tell me some goofy shit, man. But I understand it, and they gonna continue to get down on y'all ladies until y'all ready to admit that y'all broke. Y'all don't think that y'all broken. Y'all think y'all missing 1 or 2 things and they got the key to it. No, y'all need to be stripped down to the skeleton damn near. Some of y'all, I ain't gonna say all y'all, but some of y'all need to be stripped all the way down to the goddamn bone. And a woman can't do that. If you want to know what to do to please the goddamn man, roll over in the bed and ask that nigga. Ask the nigga you fucking. Ask the nigga you got kids by. Ask the nigga at your job that you really want to date. Ask that nigga, what the fuck am I doing wrong that you don't want to fuck with me? That you don't want to marry me? See, y'all don't want to do that. Y'all will go ask the wrong out 40-year-old with that's 3 for 3. She got the fucking answers. Get the fuck. Come on, man. But I'm sure with all this shit I'm saying, y'all ain't gonna give a fuck about this shit neither, because I'm a nigga. I don't know what I know about what men want. I'm just a man. But I'm sure her and her $1 million hustle will have plenty of carcass to feast on. For real. But I'm off it though, because it all plays in the topics that I kind of wrote down, because I jotted this down yesterday because I be kind of doing the shit through the week. And my main thing was like all this shit that's happening. Like they be really playing on black people emotions, man. And us being all hyped up and sad and all that shit, they really be making loads of money off of that shit with all this bullshit, man. It's crazy. And I just want to shake the tree on that and maybe peel a couple of eyeballs back, and I'm cool with that. But how people be making so much money off us, man, that shit just fucked up. Like and it's worse when it's our own people, to me, because y'all standing there with your fist up and, you know, Black Power and Black Lives Matters and all that shit. And before I dive into that Black Lives Matter shit, because I seen some other shit on that too. Let me put this out. With Candace Owens in the documentary, I guess it come out today or something like that. I'm gonna watch it at work or something, but I haven't seen it yet because it ain't came out. And I'm gonna just start off with saying that I'm not agreeing with Candace Owens or her documentary 100%, because like I said, I haven't seen it, but I saw the trailer and I saw a couple other interviews and some videos online, and I think she be full of shit most of the time, but she be right on some shit. I just don't like her. I don't like her delivery sometimes. The same way like y'all don't like Kev, I feel y'all. That's why I don't argue with y'all about that shit. But I know how to dig through what she say to get to what the fuck matter and what applies to me. I'm not. You don't go in the shoe store and buy every shoe. You buy the one that you like and the one that fit. Shit, you ain't going in there. Ain't going in that bitch buy no size 7 for what? I wear a fucking 12. But I get it, and I don't know her, but it's just something about her that it just don't sit right with me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day when I'm rich or something, I'll take her out and we could chop it up and I'll give her a chance to say what she gotta say, or if she even want to, I don't know. But she does have the show talking about the lick that the Black Lives Matter people hit on us. But I said this shit years ago, and motherfuckers kind of like swoop past it because I'm not rich and I'm not famous, but I've been saying this shit for years. Black Lives Matter is a whole fucking pump fake. For real. Like, motherfuckers was getting all that money and was just sitting on it. When I said that, what the fuck y'all doing with all this money? Ain't nobody say nothing. They just like, whatever, nigga. Like, for real. They raised over $80 million in like just a couple years. Like, for real, man. Like, go watch the shit, man. I know the documentary coming out, but go research the niggas who be talking shit about them on YouTube and shit. You'll see it. Motherfuckers could have took that money and easily paid off every black person house who make less than 250 grand a year. If we gonna pay up to $75,000 on each black person house that still got a mortgage or something, they could have did that and they could have cleared out student loans. Shit, could have literally gave each black person $1 million a piece for real, and still had money to get that $6 million house, and still had change to go get your dick licked at the titty bar. Like, it was so much money. You could have still got that car you wanted. Y'all could have still got y'all bonuses and all that. The shit just crazy how they was spending the money. From what I seen, from the stuff I saw, they motherfuckers was worse than Kwame. And they supposed to be a non-profit, but niggas getting hit with bonuses damn near every other week. But I can't lie and act like I'm surprised, because I already said it. It just, to me, it's just another group taking advantage of black people and playing on our emotions, for real. Soon as some shit happen, they come running up and say, well, if y'all give us some money, we'll fix it. Like, for real, don't trust the white man and all that shit. And we fucking, do that bullshit, and they ain't no different from whoever is running for whatever and need our votes and shit for real. They use Trayvon, they use George Floyd, shit. They used us. This what's the nigga name? Von Jones got like $200 million from Jeff Bezos, one of them motherfuckers, and we ain't heard shit else about that. Like for real, man. All the money like the NAACP be getting, nigga Red Cross, man. All kind of black organizations and all that shit, man, be stacking, and we still got folks out here homeless and shit, and we still ain't got our own clinics because we love to scream, oh, white doctors don't know nothing about black kids. Well, build us a fucking hospital with black doctors who do, motherfucker. Y'all ain't doing that, but y'all will keep yelling this shit, or y'all will say we want to build a hospital and all that shit, man, because I don't know, man. Niggas still a hospital gown out here. The school's still closing, but I mean, I only can blame them so much, man, because we just keep voting and sending our money without asking any fucking questions or demanding any kind of fucking results. So the Flint water fucked up, the Mississippi shit, man, for real. The lick they hit during that Katrina shit was some bullshit. That was a couple $100 million that just vanished. You know, like for real, man. Meanwhile, these rotten motherfuckers riding around in Maybachs and taking private jets to fucking islands and vacations all over the place with bitches running around. Who paying for this? Because if y'all work for free, you a volunteer, right? So you're not generating no income. So who the fuck paying for this, man? Who paid for this fucking setup? Who fuck paid for these chairs and this food? And why the fuck we not invited since we paid for it? Like, come the fuck on, man. Like, offices decked the fuck out. I saw a video of these niggas offices decked the fuck out. Niggas got 2, 3, 4 laptops and shit, MacBooks, man. Fancy ass art pieces in the fucking hallway and all that shit. Like, we struggling as a people and we donated you $80 million. You gonna haul off and buy a motherfucking Tony Montana, the world is yours thing for y'all fucking lobby? Like, and not one fucking hospital. If y'all, I don't know. I ain't gonna go that deep, but I haven't heard of, I'm gonna say that I haven't heard of no fucking black hospital or them buying some land or something to build us a place where our babies can go to be trained to be maybe police officers to police us. Ain't none of that shit. And we still give them another 10 fucking dollars and not even ask what they did with the last 10, all because some stupid ass fucking Black Lives Matter shit, man, and some Black Power shit. Like, and I'm not saying everybody, but the shit ain't looking good. These motherfuckers interviewing a bitch that used to work there. Not a bitch, I'm a lady. They interviewing a motherfucking lady who used to work there. Fuck you asking her questions for. Knock on the door and talk to the niggas that's in there now. Like, y'all be letting them off the hook with this media shit, and that shit weak as fuck, man. But, oh, they hitting licks, man. All they got to do is stand out in front of the marches when somebody get murked out or something, get arrested on TV, and we'll send them whatever they ask for. Oh, shit, Michael must really be for the people. He got arrested, and we bond him out. Come on, man. What the fuck that mean? For real, man. And I don't know. We just saying and saying, man. We just give them whatever. And they never come out and say, like, what they need, like, how much they need, like, the goal. You know what I'm saying? We need this amount for this. I think Lou Rawls' old ass used to be doing that shit with his telethon. That nigga used to be like, hey, we need $10,000. And we gonna stay here until we get it. And the niggas there with the phones. Then when they get it, the shit went off. Like, these motherfuckers ain't say no amount. And we don't know what the fuck they getting the money for, what they using it for, if they even using it at all. We don't ask for no receipts or nothing, ever. Like, I don't know. But as we can see, they don't be using it for what the fuck they say they need. Well, maybe they is using it for something. They just like using the change. I bet that be the next thing. I don't know. But what we get for our money, a few commercials, some shirts that we can buy to show support, or a couple of speeches, and they might throw in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like Black Panther or something to smooth us over. You know what I'm saying? Or hit us with some kind of documentary, or what I got right here, this Woman King shit, man. And I'm gonna get to this before I get the fuck home, man, because it's get me some rest. But like, before I dabble on that for a second, if y'all don't mind, like, first off, I ain't seen this movie either. I'll be reading people comments online. That's where I told y'all that's how I get out. I don't really be out in the world too much no more. But I was reading the shit online. I haven't seen it. I'll catch it when they come on Netflix or Disney. I'm assuming it's going to be some kind of, I don't know where it's going to go, but we damn near got everything in here. Janetta got all kind of shit on that TV. But anyway, I'll catch it then. Like, my daughter's older. Michaela's one. My daughter's is, well, they got boyfriends, can take them to see the shit. That's what I'm saying. It seemed like some shit you want to take your daughters or your wives to see. It's Woman King or whatever. But that's why it don't really pique me to run in there or whatever. But I'm just going to speak towards what I like read and heard and saw on social media. That's where I'm at with it. And to me, this movie caused a lot of division in our community. Like I be seeing niggas really arguing with people about this shit. And that's what kind of made me like, what the fuck happened in this movie? Then you hear people talk about it. And it's like, oh man, this, and this. But, you know, like I said, it's the internet, so you never know. But from all of that stuff, I got a few questions. And to start, the title to me is an oxymoron. We're going to start there at the tippity top. The Woman King, like a woman can't be king. Like, for real, just like a man can't be a queen. Flat out. We gonna do it just like that. A king is a man's role. Go look up the fucking definition. I'm not finna argue with y'all motherfuckers. Now, are we agreeing that her being a man, or we still on this beat the masculinity out of the black man shit? I just need to know where we at. Just so we clear, the title is Woman Man, the Woman Man. Because king is a fucking man and kings are men. They don't pass the fucking crown down to a woman and she be the king. If the fucking royal family have a daughter, she got to go find a king. Like, but if they have a son, he's the king. Like, they don't say, well, fuck it, we had a daughter, she's the king. No, they stick to the script. But when it comes to the black community, we got the bowl of emotions over there. They can go dip anything they want to in that motherfucker and we gonna love it. But anyway, I think that kind of fits into the shit that they pushing these days. It fits right into the disrespect the black man shit. This whole you don't need a man or husband shit, but yet other races is getting married and be handing they goddamn daughters off to niggas like Emmitt Smith on the 1 yard line at 14, 15 years old. Not to mention all them other races that's jumping the fucking fence coming in here getting y'all niggas. Like, at 14, 15, like these motherfuckers got niggas converting religions and all kind of shit, man. Niggas is going overseas getting bitches and coming back. I saw some women arguing about that. Y'all would rather go over there and get a bitch that don't even know English. Yes, because like you want to be the fucking woman queen. I don't want to live with no woman queen. Like a woman king, you know what I'm saying? You want to run my motherfucking house? No, if I got to go get somebody who's going to allow me to do my job, that's what the fuck's going to happen, because men not that complex. We really got a list of like 4 things. Y'all the one with the list with 100 things. Like, and the main thing on our fucking list is you ain't no motherfucking king around here. So that's what I'm saying. But to keep it rolling, I just feel like this is a part of the whole shenanigans. And y'all get mad when they jump the gate and come get niggas, but hey, they teaching you to disrespect, you know, just like in the movie, from what I read, teaching people to disrespect their king. You gonna marry the nigga cause he a king and then get in there and disrespect the nigga. Like, come on, man, don't do that. Cause like I said, man, I ain't seen it. So don't nail me to the floor on none of this, man. I'm just saying, I ain't saw this movie, but I read this script before. For real, and I see it in real life all the time. Mm-hmm. And then if he kick her to the motherfucking curb or take her out back and hang her motherfucking ass, and all of a sudden he a bad person. No, he run his kingdom and she broke one of the rules. Like, for real, that's what y'all want to do. Y'all want niggas to change their fucking rules. But anyway, the disrespect for the king was that he told her peanut head ass not to do something and she did it anyway. Now, and listening to the people online, the single black Mother Queen Kings in the comment section said that if she hadn't did it, then the slave trade would still be going on today. Like, and we know that's bullshit. Black people we wasn't gonna be slaves forever. I don't give a fuck when we cracked the egg. We was getting sick of that shit coming over on the boats. Soon as we found out it was bullshit, we was already plotting. Why you think niggas was getting caught running away and Nat Turner and all that shit? We been sick of that shit. That shit, y'all get so extreme on y'all arguments. Like, if she wouldn't have did that one thing, Michael would still be getting whipped in the field some fucking where. Like, come on, man. Come on now. Let's cut the malarkey. And we know that's bullshit. Just basically justifying her stepping over the king's word. That's basically what the arguments was like. But it's kind of same way y'all do now. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, if to me, if you believe that a group of women was running around, some black fucking warrior women was running around killing groups of niggas, you got to be out your motherfucking mind. And if you really believe that, I got a bag of magic beans I want to sell you, and they're going to grow into a beanstalk, man. Or a magic wand or something, man. You can't use it until I get in the car. Like, for real, I'll give it to you for half off. But y'all probably the same motherfuckers that think 300 was a real movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck would they just keep, like, going through this motherfucking, like, little ass hole after they see that they boys was getting fucked over? Like... That movie, I like 300 though, but that whole ass narrator with that bullshit, we funneled them into the bosom where they numbers count for nothing, and y'all hyped up over that shit when one of them women cartwheeling and stabbing a nigga. Y'all like, yeah, man, that shit, come on, man. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, they got to movie the shit up. They got to movie up every story. You know what I'm saying? They got to make the shit flow and all that continuity and all that stuff we learned in school. But let me get back to the shit, man. I'm just saying. I mean, I think I call them bitches, and I don't mean bitches because I honestly like Viola Davis, like, and I understand like what they may have had the intentions of doing the movie and taking the role, black women and black empowerment of black women and all. I get that, man. It just, niggas gonna have questions, and I do. And I always do, and I always question most things when it don't make sense to me. Because y'all don't think for me. Now, I'm cool with them getting their money. You won't hear me calling them no sellout or nothing. I think we got better stories to tell. But hey, get your paper, auntie. I think Viola might got me by a few years. I can call her auntie. She's auntie. She got to clear her bills. Like, fuck what Michael talking about. Get that fucking cash. But it's just some shit. I don't know, man. Just some shit about that shit don't make shit sense to me and shit. Like, some of y'all hoes out here sucking dick and getting played and selling y'all soul and can't even cover next month's rent. So you have that for real. But you ain't gonna catch me telling any of my sisters not to live out their dream. These motherfuckers go to school and all that shit since they was 4-5 years old to be an actor and actress, and they get there and Michael not about to close the door on them. No. I tell them, don't get lost in the sauce. But I understand what you're doing. But, and speaking of whores, real quick before we go, I wonder if any of you wigger ass, weave wearing, lash fucking gluing and neck twirling and the air grabbing ass motherfucking white bitches took y'all little mixed black kids, little black daughters to go see this movie. A little sidebar right there. Or do this fall up under that you just gonna let them find a self umbrella? You know what I'm saying? But I suggest if you got a mixed daughter, take her to see these black movies. Take her to see the white ones too, but take them to see the black ones. That's all I'm saying. Drop them off. You ain't got to sit there because I know might get a little uncomfortable and sitting in there watching Rosewood. You don't want a nigga to bust you in the motherfucking head with a brick, but your little mixed baby need to see it. And that's just a little side note. And I ain't gonna... hold it against you if you don't need it. Let me say that because them your motherfucking kids. That was just a question, but whatever, man. Just a thought I asked. I just back to what I say. Like, I think we got better stories besides the ones that's laced with bullshit and stereotypes. I mean, we got a lot of movies like that, but I ain't gonna run them down. I just don't like when we have these situations and it keep us fighting each other, arguing and shit online. We get no progress that way. But, They just seem to slip into bullshit like, oh yeah, look, y'all, blacks were selling blacks into slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all the one kicked it off. That's what I felt like one of the points was, like, of the movie, like the slave trade. And it's like, come on, man, like, knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Now you got the African Americans hating on the Africans. Like it's some 25-year-old's fault. Like I heard some niggas arguing about the shit. Like, yeah, you motherfuckers, y'all sold us. Nigga, he didn't sell me. Like, and I'm not saying that we shouldn't go back in history and look at it, but we should only go back into history to not make that mistake again. I'm not going to read a history book and be mad at an African for some shit that his greats did. Like, come on, man. And part of me, we wouldn't be living this nice life that we live if, I mean, as fucked up as it might sound, if slavery and shit didn't happen and we were still in Africa. And from what I understand, China owns 40% of Africa, so we'll be kind of worse off. When we see them commercials, we be like, God damn, I don't want to live like that. So part of the fucked up shit got us over here. Well, hey, nigga ate today. Some people over there ain't ate. Shit, I got a fucking shit right, food right here. I got a drink right here, computer and all that shit. This shit ain't cracking over there. So I'm not about to fight them for that too much. I'ma just go, hey, when them niggas come with they bullshit, I draw the line on them like I draw the line on everybody else. And that's just that. But the thing was, well, yeah, like basically you got Africans and fucking African Americans, but they left out the part that they bought us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the part. When I say they, I'm just going to assume that the editing process and the money and all that shit passed by a couple of white people. Don't think for a minute that they didn't okay this. My shit keep going out over here. I'm trying to get my chill on, but I'm trying to kick the game. But so I'm just saying, while we lifting up like these women kings and pointing out that we were sold into slavery by like our own people, what we got going on? We running around this bitch taking their statues down and erasing all the shit out of history that they did to us. So when Michaela get in college and take a black history class or some shit like that, or fire one of these goddamn movies, it's us fucking us over because all the other shit is erased and gone. So while y'all think y'all doing some justice by canceling certain shit, y'all kind of letting these motherfuckers off the hook. So be careful of, you know, what the fuck going on, and they gonna have stories about how Black Lives Matter fucked us over. Then that's gonna be more self-hate. Like we kind of falling for the banana in the tailpipe, and I don't know, man. From what I'm reading, the movie did kind of hit a few, you know, things on the break up the black community checklist. I would put that on that list. You know what I'm saying? You got the disrespectful queen. You got the pussy ass disrespected king, and the king having to accept her being disobedient, if you want to call it that, meaning y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to with no consequence and possibly still get rewarded. Like for real, like come on, man. All the black on black crime, these people killing people and us selling each other, all negative shit, man. And while we cheering and shit, and these strong black queens going out doing it on their own because these pussy ass niggas don't know what's right for the village, them all stereotypes putting in our babies' heads, like for real. But hey, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, but still, I'm gonna make sure I say that. And I don't know, man. They just always slip some shit in on us like that. Like I didn't like. I always say in Black Panther that the white boy had to save the goddamn day. Like I just really didn't like that. Like it was really uncalled for. And at the end, when they had the car outside, they had the spaceship, and one of the little black boys was like, "We should script it. Like, why we even got it?" And they in the back, ha ha ha. No, that's not funny. That's uncalled for. Like for real, like all that black magic around there, all like for real, man. That smart ass sister, she was driving the car with this nigga on top of the car in another country. You telling me you can't put this motherfucking thing on autopilot or self-destruct? She healed the nigga from a bullet wound and covered the shit up in 30 goddamn minutes. And you can't put this fucking ship on fucking autopilot. We need this white boy to come. Man, come on, man. For real. All them goddamn black troops running around, and they need fucking Doogie Howser to save the fucking day. Like, come on, man. Fuck on with that shit, man. I'm just saying, they always got to take a swing at black people, like especially black men, and I don't know, I guess our masculinity, our presence, Like niggas can't even be there no more. We can't even like it's getting bad, man, for real. And we don't get no love from nowhere. Like our own brothers, our own sisters, police, judges. You got niggas robbing niggas and killing niggas at the gas pump over Chrysler 300s, man. Nigga got a necklace on, they'll pop your motherfucking top because they out here starving. Like, come on, man. Where I always say that, where do the honest, hard-working black people go? We can't live with white people, and we can't live with y'all motherfuckers because y'all gonna kill us as soon as we get a new car. So where the fuck do we go? We can't stay with the Amish or the Arabs. Like, and then when we go off and build our own community, we Uncle Toms. So like, come on, man. I'm just saying. Then they turn our fucking kids on us, and these little doped up ass fucking scammers done ran out of money, and they out here robbing niggas left and right like some dope fiend gorillas, man. For real, because we done tricked them into thinking that they ain't shit unless they got a Balenciaga bag. So now they got to get it because you can't afford it because you dropped out in the 8th. They daddy in prison. So who the fuck finna get this nigga $900 for that bag that you taught him that he needs so bad? So that's a whole nother deal, man. I'm just saying that we damn sure ain't getting no love from other communities or the community. They done took that name too, by the way. And let me walk down that block right quick too, man, real quick, because y'all know when I just, let me say it, make sure I say it right, because you know I'm sick of this shit. Like, why y'all sisters thinking that this kicking us down and empowering y'all shit is best for y'all and our families and y'all kids and our community, it really ain't. Like, y'all really think them folks on y'all side, like, the whole time, y'all helping them ruin your fucking family, the black family. Like, and you're next. Like, for real, whether you know it or not. And then Earth is next. Like, what the fuck is gonna happen when they run out of shit to get because they getting everything they want and they study pushing the fucking line? That shit just crazy to me, man. They don't give a fuck about nothing but them. And they think that being a part of that community is more important than being black. For real. Listen to them talk. Listen to their arguments and what they say. Fuck all that bullshit. What y'all finna do for us in our community? Yeah, but black people, man, fuck all that. What y'all finna do? That's exactly how they talk. Like, well, what about how y'all breaking up the black family? We not worried about that right now. We just trying to get equal rights. Like, well, we was here first. And they just skipped us in the fucking line. I say that shit all the time, man. They think it's that they bigger than the big picture. Like, for real, man. Like, religion, anything, man. Like, I don't know. Me and Janetta was talking the other day because I was listening to some shit, but just to peep how they community be playing with God in the Bible. And this is me talking to Christians. We some hoes and like we on some bullshit because we sit there and listen to this bullshit and it's just all bullshit when we sit there and listen to it, if you ask me. And then y'all will say, oh, Michael, you not being godly. No, motherfucker, you not being godly because you the one said that you all up in religion and you all in love with God and the church and his word and the commandments and all that shit. But you allowing this motherfucker to sit here and go against it and flip it to some shit that it ain't. So who the fuck really the worst person? That's what the fuck I be saying. But I was just saying, like, they just be talking. And like, I heard the motherfucker talking and they really think like, and like most people, we can throw like somebody like Dahmer in there and all that shit. Or these motherfuckers that go up in these places shooting motherfuckers in the name of God. Y'all really think God a whole ass nigga, man. I can't get over that. Like, do y'all not, like, I don't know, man. Like, they be using the Bible to really justify their bullshit. A lot of people do that though, but I'm just gonna lean in on these niggas for a minute real quick. Like, this nigga read some shit out the Bible talking about how God forgive everybody as long as you repent, right? Let me fire up. Now, as much as that may be true, let me tell you motherfuckers something. All y'all niggas who out here living on a fucking prayer, thinking that every time you do some stupid shit, you can repent and y'all clear the tab. I don't personally, I don't believe that. I think changed behavior tells the real story. I do. You can't keep slapping me and saying sorry. And I'm pretty sure God feel the same way since we was made from him and we just like him. So what the fuck is we talking about when we try to let these niggas off the hook with this bullshit? You killed somebody, you beat somebody ass, you stole from your mama, you said sorry, you stole from her again. You a bitch ass nigga at this point. Fuck all that sorry shit, like for real. But this nigga read some shit out the Bible, like verses and coming with it. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. But I don't know, man. I just don't know why y'all motherfuckers want to keep treating God like he just some fucking whore on the corner waiting on a motherfucker to pull up with a 10 spot. Like you can just scoop him up whenever you need him. Like y'all niggas love that shit, gang banging and running around robbing niggas. Soon you get shot in the ass. Oh God. Then soon as your badass fucking son gets shot in the back, somebody shoot the shit out of a little kid, flip him over the fence like Ricochet. Now all of a sudden you want to pray for this little demon. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all think we some hoes. Y'all think God is a whole ass nigga, man. Like, that shit is nuts to me. But I'm just saying the way y'all do it, man. Like, you just can't keep doing whole shit and praying and thinking God is gonna like keep forgiving you. And I hope he do. And maybe he does. I don't know. I just don't believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you could be gay, even though he said that's not cool, you can still be gay, but long as you keep saying sorry and douche your fucking ass out every goddamn night, but you right back out in the bar the next night getting ramrodded. Long as you keep coming back saying sorry after you get wrung out, everything cool. Like, come on, man. You can't ask for forgiveness for killing somebody, then be right back out there drill music in this bitch up the next night. Like, for real, man. Thou shalt not kill. So if you do some shit and he let you off the hook for some reason, I'm just saying, that's just what the fuck I'm saying, man. And I really hope I be standing at them gates when some of you evil motherfuckers come scrolling up thinking you finna just scroll right into the goddamn party because you called on God 18 seconds before you got up out this motherfucker. You ain't said shit to him your whole motherfucking life. Some of y'all will say fuck God all the way up until you get shot in the ass. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That shit just crazy how y'all just think God is just some soft ass punk bitch. I can't get over that. Like, and these motherfuckers, and it's the crazy part though. That impressive and crazy. I'm gonna say that. Let me give them their credit because these motherfuckers really take time out their life to learn the Bible and religion and God and church just to find loopholes to justify their bullshit. Like, that takes a certain level of evil. Like, fuck the bullshit. Y'all ever heard, like, I got niggas I grew up with that is dirtbags. They get out of jail and then they give you this whole like Muslim spiel and all of that. And they almost have you. And then they be right back to the same shit. And you be like, you motherfucker, I was believing you. But they learned all this stuff and they be in jail and they learn all this stuff. And then they come hit you with it. And then when you be like, hey, man, what happened to the Muslim stuff, man? What happened to the God and Christianity stuff? They'll go to a motherfucking verse in the Bible and say, bam, right here, nigga, God said, nigga, if you repent, you cool. Like, nigga, get the fuck, come on, man. And let me say that, too, because I don't want nobody jumping off the edge trying to call me out on no shit. I'm not no Bible thumper, and I ain't never claimed to be. Like, I don't know it front to back. I don't even know the orders of the books. Like some nigga cracked off on the other day. You ever read the book of Enoch? No, I haven't. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I definitely do believe. So, you know, when y'all get to yelling out these verses and books to me, most of the time, I don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about anyway. So you gonna have to have that argument with somebody else. I be texting my sister. I ask Janetta, or I got my Bible app, and I can type in like a prayer for strength for the week. And then it'll pull up the verse for me or different verses. And I do it like that. So that's how I get on with the Bible. But what I do know is that God ain't no hoe like y'all think. For real, man. Like, just because us pussy ass Christians be letting that shit slide, and these churches be letting motherfuckers come through that bitch run amok, man, that don't mean he cool with it, man. That don't mean the big fella up there and he gonna let that shit slide. Like, what these what fucking rat hoes be saying? Nah, I said what I said. That's what God did. That's what God said. He said what he said. Y'all niggas could twist that shit and try to make it what you want to. That nigga said what he said. So I don't know, man. No man should be wearing women's garments. I don't know how you gonna try to twist. Well, he didn't say, nah. He's nigga, y'all know what a woman garment is, motherfucker. Y'all want to try to twist it up and come with unisex clothes and all, man. Get the fuck out of here. Like, come on, man. Like, no man should, what the nigga say, no man should lay with mankind in place of a woman. That's an abomination. I don't know if that's word for word or whatever. The nigga said it, and I'm like, damn. This motherfucker jumps out the window and says, well, what did he mean by mankind? Bitch, we ain't got time for that bullshit with you in this. Nah. You want to fuck all that, man. It wasn't no motherfucking could be this or it could mean that. Like, he said what he said. Like, twist it all you want to and smoke it. I don't give a fuck. I don't want none. That's where I'm at with it. And this ain't me coming down on the community, because that's you. Like, I really still feel that way. At the end of the motherfucking day, that's you. Like, for real, you can do what the fuck you want to do. Like, I'm just here to be clear that you not changing my mind on what the fuck it says. That's what the fuck that's where I'm at with it. I read it for what the fuck it was. I ain't coming just to, every time somebody tell me a verse, I always go back 2 or 3 and I still go past it 2 or 3, because a nigga will point out this one line, try to slam the book on you, trying to convince you that, you know, his fuck up ain't a fuck up, or your fuck up is the same as his. Like, nigga, me cussing at my son is not the same as you breaking in a fucking lady house, beating the shit out. Fuck off. Nah, you ain't about to convince me with that. Like, with no verse, you know what I'm saying? Or you not finna tell me that somehow I'm going to hell because I'm following the word because you said this is what God really meant. Nigga, nah. Well, you ain't no better than me. I kind of am. You're like, for real, on some real shit, but I just want to let y'all know that y'all ain't changing my mind on that shit. I'm just here to tell y'all to stop trying to use the word to justify the shenanigans. Everybody ain't for the bullshit. Now, what we can do is everybody can shut the fuck up and y'all just do what the fuck y'all do and we do what the fuck we do, and don't get offended when somebody don't roll with what you rolling with. We could just try that out for a couple of days, see how it work. For real. But this little gay motherfucker said that since the world has changed, and it ain't like the old Bible days. That's what the fuck the motherfucker said. It ain't like it was back then. We really only got to follow 2 of the commandments. Bitch, who told you that? Like, and a side note too, I learned something the other day too, listening to these motherfuckers talk, and I had to look it up. They said there's 613 commandments through the Bible. I did not know that. I ain't even gonna hold y'all on that, man. Shit fucked me up. Here I am running around with this 10 in my hand I can't even get these 10 under control. Shit. That's how I'm feeling. Like, God damn, you done hit me with 603 more. I'm still trying to tackle these 10. Shit, it's hard to get through this motherfucker. Bad enough with these motherfuckers running around trying to get through these 10 every day. But that's what it was. So, but this motherfucker said we only got to follow 2 of them motherfuckers, man. And just, I'm gonna dive on that for a minute. Like, this motherfucker said the 2 that you gotta follow is treat your neighbor like you want to be treated and thou shalt not kill. And like, what a coincidence. The 2 that plays along with they bullshit the most. Like, come the fuck on, man. Like, but hey, you can live your life and roll your dice on getting the big ticket to the real party all you want to. I'm not with you with that, but stop trying to convince us and use the word for the bullshit. That's all I'm asking for at this point. And don't try to stop me from warning my sisters and my brothers about the shit that y'all sending out that community at them or our kids, and about God. Like, don't do that. Like, motherfuckers acting like y'all on a team and all in the background while they watching Woman King and all that shit, helping them dog men out and shit. Y'all women falling for that shit. They gonna trick y'all into thinking that a straight man is homophobic or transphobic and hate women because we not gay. Like, and we don't want our sons to be. Like, how the fuck do they translate to that? And then they'll crack the Bible open and be like, all right, here God said, don't judge people. Like, I ain't judging you, motherfucker. I just said back up. That's all. That's what the fuck it is, man. For real, God say you got to protect your family and your fucking sanity and all that shit too. Where that go? Y'all throw that shit out the window because we only got to follow these two. Get the fuck on, man. I'm just saying, whole fucking time. These motherfuckers try to take y'all spot. Y'all don't even see the play. Smiling in your face looking ass, man. For real, all the time they want to take your place. And that shit crazy, all in the back with it. Yes, bitch. And y'all fucking high-fiving these motherfuckers with all that goofy ass shit, man. Hanging around like they hanging around y'all taking notes how to be you and take your man. Like, that's the part y'all don't get, and y'all help them. Like, telling them and us that a boy can be prom queen. That's not what a queen is. Like, you want to be like the trans crown king or queen, whatever the fuck, go ahead, go over there, have another fucking vote and everything. I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing that a boy can't be a queen. I'm arguing that a girl can't be a king because that's what the fuck God said. Not me. I didn't make that up. Like, I didn't define these words, and I'm not finna let you twist them because you decided to walk up damn near 1,000 years after Earth started. Like, for real. Like, come on, man. That's all the fuck I'm saying, man. And I'm not for a woman being a queen, man, for real. And what's the real woman queen? That's a Trans Am, right? Like, come on, man. The woman king, that's a man. Like, for real. That act like a woman. That's how the fuck it looked to me. Or a woman acting like a man. Like, come on now. But I didn't write the title. Y'all argue with them. But yeah, they really got y'all thinking that y'all on teams, man. I mean, they jumped in the mix with us on that Black Lives Matter shit and how they slid in on that. How they sliding up and down these motherfucking church aisles, sports, schools and shit. We got 3, 4, 5-year-olds can pick who the fuck if they're a boy or a girl. We arguing about that. I gotta argue with Michaela if she a girl or not, man. Come on now, get the fuck out of here. And y'all talking about we on teams. How the fuck we on teams and I don't agree? Like that's what the fuck y'all saying fuck me for real, literally and figuratively, I guess. But the laws, they all up and through them laws. They done slid in on that women's rights shit. You got men up here marching for women's rights. Like, come on, man, how that's. And y'all goofy asses right there with them cheering the shit on, man. And now they ready to slide in there and take your spot. Now you like, what's going on? They said we cisgender and all this shit, man. No, y'all motherfuckers let the shit slide in this ice rink now. Like, for real, that's what the fuck I'm saying, man. And I'm not saying it's all of y'all alphabet people. Let me say that. But you got to drag me back down to the Ali quote. And y'all get the same treatment with inside of that white folks get, that any other race get, that some black folks get. Like, for real. Because I know it ain't all of y'all. But it's some of y'all, and y'all won't let up, or y'all won't check the bad ones in y'all clique. So I got to shut this door for my safety and my kids' safety, because I don't know which one of y'all gonna bite me. And that's just how I feel about that shit, man, for real. So this door about to get closed. I mean, because thinking about it, man, let me shut this shit down. We passed our hour, man. But I'm just saying, like, look how that lady that fucking Trans Am did, Dr. Umar, a little while ago. Like, geeked as fuck. Like, that he didn't know that he was a man. Like, he wasn't trying to fuck you. He wasn't trying to put his hand on your leg under the table or nothing. He was sitting there and he called you a queen because he thought that's what you was. Because where we from, women dress like women, men dress like men. Now, if you a man that dress like a woman and we look over and say, hey, ma'am, that don't mean like that we believe every fucking thing y'all stand for. Like, cut the fucking bullshit. That's what I'm saying, man. Talking about his dick was getting hard. Your dick was jumping as I was talking and you couldn't control yourself, man. Just nut shit, man. Like, no. It wasn't that. Y'all wasn't even talking about sexual stuff. Y'all was talking about something else. So why is your mind thinking about sex? Why you think he thinking about sex in that moment? Just fucking crazy. But look how quick y'all be wanting to out and expose niggas, man. Like the same niggas that you claim to want to be with, though. Because if you want to be a woman, I'm assuming you want a man. If you want to be in a relationship, like I'm just gonna assume that, because that's what the fuck we do over here. Men get with women. So if you think you're a woman, I'm assuming you want a man. So how you gonna dog a nigga out, then double back and say, hey, you want to be with me? Come on now. And y'all mad when we don't agree with the confusion. Like the shit is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's not it. Like they need y'all women the fuck out of here too. That's why they want to separate themselves from y'all too. We gonna get the laws together, women's rights. We together on that. We not together on the black shit because our sexuality means more important than where you from and who you are. Fuck that too. Now we get down here with the women shit and they separating themselves from y'all too. Like, come on, man. That's the shit I'm talking about. They got to get y'all the fuck out of here so they can get that goddamn spot. You want my spot, Flash? That's what the fuck is going on. So why y'all women, especially black women, and especially, I don't know another word that mean especially, but whatever word that is, y'all give it to me. The black Christian women, like y'all jumping around and helping them drive us like in the ground, like out the fucking house, out our kids' lives, and you know, pushing all this much needed masculinity and testosterone out your goddamn house and out your fucking community. Just know that it is some devils over there, and they wouldn't like nothing more than to take your place and ruin your fucking community and your family and earth and our souls. And the same motherfuckers you marching with and voting for and defending would fucking suck your goddamn man just as quick as any natural born woman. And like, I don't know how y'all don't see that. Ain't no motherfucking stud finna be up in this motherfucker with me and Janetta talking about she my home girl or homeboy. Get the fuck away from my girl too, nigga. Or female, whatever you want to be. Get you and your scrap on. Get the fuck up out of here with the fucking bullshit. For real. And them niggas be on that shit, man. Y'all seen how Dahmer was scooping them up with them lame ass pickup lines, man. Y'all helped them basically demasculate your man, your fucking man, because you forced this relationship. Now you force it on your son, and you knocking. They can't be too aggressive around this nigga because it might hurt his feelings and all this goofy shit. Now you done chiseled your motherfucking man down to somebody and your brothers and all that shit and make them soft, forcing this shit on them, helping blur the goddamn line, help push these motherfucking laws, and these motherfuckers can swap genders on a birth certificate and shit. Nah, man, because it ain't men helping with this shit, and they only a small percentage of the population, so I know they ain't pushing that shit through themselves. That's why they recruiting y'all. Y'all the emotional ones. So y'all help them blur that motherfucking line, then you want to get mad with one of these weak ass fucking purse carrying yeast infection ass tight pants wearing soft ass wet tissue ass niggas that y'all live with or raised trip over the motherfucking line and fall in some boy pussy. Now you mad. Now your man gay and you don't want to be with him no more. He out of there. But guess who will take him now that he's single? You stupid motherfucker. Like, come on, man. Like, I love y'all, but we really got to peel them eyeballs back, man. For real. Now the dad can come get his son and fix him after you done raised this nigga up with a blurred line. Like now you mad. Like, come on, man, get the fuck out of here, man. You ready to run back in the church and pray the gay away and all that goofy shit, man. What they say, pray away the gay. Nah, that's what you ready to do because it's your son. Goddamn, get the fuck out of here, man. But you did all this allowing that shit in your house and around your people in exchange for what? Fucking up your man and your family structure. Come on, man. Y'all got a little more power than y'all think. Y'all got a lot of more power than what y'all think. And y'all use it for the wrong shit. Like what you could put on your plate. Y'all would rather argue about that than a motherfucker trying to gurp your fucking man up. But whatever, man. I'm saying you got tricked out of doing what God put you here to do. And that's the part that I'm not going to let go, not even peeping the play, even when a man come in and say it up front. When we say that, like, hey, I don't think you should be doing this shit in front of your son and all that. Don't tell me what to do. This is my friend. And all right, motherfucker. Now, we don't know which one of y'all sick, But when one of y'all sick motherfuckers molest the shit out this little boy and fuck him up, and then we say, hey, that's why all y'all got to back up. That's because y'all didn't tell us who the sick ones was, because y'all don't think it's a sickness at all when y'all know it is. That's why you listen to some of them argue with each other. They don't even agree with each other. But y'all want to bring the shit over here to Nick and Michael. Get the fuck up out of here. At least agree with each other first before I tell you to get the fuck on. But at least agree first before you come over here with that shit. And that's what the fuck I'm saying when it comes to things like that. But like I said, y'all think it's bad now. It's only going to get worse. Y'all letting them push that motherfucking line, man. Look how they keep pushing that shit, man. Let me get the fuck up out of here because I can't be on this shit all day. I'm just saying. I'm going to say this how it's going to get worse. Let me dabble on this for a minute. Like, after y'all help them push us out y'all home, out y'all lives, y'all script us, cut our nuts off and all kind of shit to be with y'all. This is what we got to do. We got to tone it down a little bit. We can't be too much of a man around you no more because of what the redefinition of a man is all of a sudden. Like all of this shit. And y'all push us away, push us out of y'all lives, our kids' lives, all kind of shit because we too manly. So for us to be here, we got to be some hoes. So who gonna be left after we gone? Y'all and them. That's when they gonna lean in and take your spot. And it ain't gonna be nothing you can fucking do about it and take it more than they already have. And it's what you gonna do? Like motherfuckers started off being just regular gay and y'all fought for them then. And what's wrong with being gay? You did it. They put it off on us. You can't be around a gay person. What, you gay? No, I just don't want to be around a gay man up here twitching around and popping his lip. Like, I just don't like that. Like, what is the problem? I don't hate him. I don't want him to die. Can you just get the fuck out my face? But y'all somehow make that seem like it's something bad. So now we got to get the fuck on because we trying to pick your friends and all this shit. So now you done kick your man out for this motherfucking friend. Get the fuck, that shit is stupid. But anyway, all this goofy shit. Then it went to cross-dressing. When I was younger, I remember it was shocking to hear that a man cross-dress. So we all the way up to today where the shit is normal. But I'm 42. I'm about to be 43. I remember when being gay was out of pocket. Getting caught cross-dressing was way out of pocket. Nigga, you wear women's clothes? We used to really be like, nigga. I remember that shit. And then they went and got titties. They pushed the line some more. Now these motherfuckers all the way around to getting pussies installed. And y'all don't think that they trying to ease y'all out the way? Now y'all the same. Now y'all ready to argue about who's more woman, and women being a woman has nothing to do with DNA. I done heard all kind of arguments about this shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? If they dig up a goddamn body 100 years from now, they gonna immediately know that there was a man. They not gonna know what the fuck you had on or how you lived your life. It's how the fuck God put us together. Now you can do what the fuck you want to do. I'm just saying. They getting pussies installed. They swapping fucking genders on their motherfucking birth certificate. And mark my goddamn words. Today, and put it down in the goddamn playbook for the goddamn future. Once they figure out how to make men carry babies, they gonna need some eggs. Flat the fuck out. Because without them eggs and y'all to produce them motherfuckers, it's the end of earth. So they gonna need you around for something. They just gonna need to be able to control your ass. And they gonna be able to do it because it ain't gonna be no men here to protect you. So they gonna lean in on you and y'all motherfuckers. And if it's all gay men and Trans Ams, the world is over once the youngest nigga die. It's over. Y'all don't see the fucking clock running down. If they don't get some shit popping, it's gonna be over. So they gonna lean in on y'all and y'all gonna have to run them eggs. Y'all dykes too, while y'all running around like lesbians and yeah, and all that shit, man. No, they gonna lean in on y'all bitches too. Your dyke ass, you a stud with your fucking dildo scrap on. They gonna slam your ass on that table and dig them eggs out too. Them studded out motherfuckers will work too. And it's gonna be nobody here to protect y'all or keep them from taking them from y'all because they are men and they naturally stronger than y'all and they naturally more aggressive and all kind of shit. They'll pull that shit out, man. Cause y'all done drove all the real niggas away, making us feel unneeded and unwanted. So we don't even want to protect you. So when y'all say black men don't protect the black woman, y'all got to come with some of that blame, because y'all look how y'all treat us. Like, to all that bullshit. I need a man that can handle me and that can tame me. Bitch, you ain't no motherfucking wild boar. Why the fuck I got to go through all this shit to be with you? Like, for real, that shit's some bullshit. And then all the niggas that you don't run off, the rest of them, you make them gay for them. Because you don't like gay men, but they do. Like, y'all motherfuckers falling for the... Come on, man. Or your goofy ass done went down there and voted on some shit not knowing it. With all that just sign here shit y'all be falling for. Because they done wrap that shit up inside a proposal B that will raise child support or some shit that's for y'all. And y'all like, yeah, they is for us, because they want to take more of men money. And wrapped up in there is some egg sharing law. For real. Stupid bitches done signed away half of your motherfucking eggs and uterus for $1,400 fucking dollars. And if you cash this check, you are agreeing to proposal B. And y'all motherfuckers went right in that check cash in place and get you a fucking sectional, and you don't know you done signed off your motherfucking family existence. I hope it ain't that bad, but that's some real shit. But who gonna protect y'all? I'll say that again, man. When y'all in a bar and one of these niggas raise up on you and and kick it into that extra man gear that they got stored away for these special occasions, because niggas be saying that shit. I might be gay, but I'm still a man. They say that shit to men. Hit me if you want to. Remember, I'm still a man. They gonna pull that shit out on y'all too when they need it. For real, man. And all real niggas know that extra gear that we got as a man. Like the same one we pull out on our wife, the same one we pull out on our kids, on our neighbors. Well, hey, motherfucker. All right, nah. We go there when we come with that real nigga shit, man. For real. On our sons. When the motherfuckers, them boys start getting too big and thinking they grown, they get them a little slice of pussy or something, and they want to test your gangster, you got to tune them little motherfuckers up. We got that other gear back there. We don't never pull it out because we love you. We don't need to pull it out. When you doing your job, we don't have to kick it into that extra gear. Why? I ain't never had to kick it in the gear with Janetta. Hey, Janetta, that hurt my feelings, blah, blah, blah. That's it. I ain't never had to, I ain't never had to hit her with that. I mean, I probably pulled it out a couple times, but it was unnecessary because I get a little passionate about how I be feeling about shit, but I ain't never went in on her like that. But they got that gear. Moral of the goddamn story that you don't got. So when y'all sitting around doing that shit and you hear that bass come out that nigga voice from behind that motherfucking makeup, I don't want a motherfucking head. We be hitting niggas with that shit when we about to beat a nigga ass. Like, all right, man, keep bullshitting. Mm-hmm. We all done pull that shit out. We hit them with that bass. And when you hit them with that all right now, man, I just ask, who gonna stop that man behind that makeup from beating your skull into the motherfucking pavement? Not the nigga you with, because you done stripped this nigga of his masculinity and snipped this motherfucking nuts 10 years ago. This nigga. But I'm done, man. I'm past an hour, man, for real. I'm just saying, I just want everybody to be clear about who's who and who's doing what and who's really on whose team. Some of this shit I've been hearing and reading, y'all women, black women, come on now. I'm out the game. But I'm saying, niggas ain't here to hurt y'all like y'all think. I really want y'all to believe that and understand that. But I just want everybody to know who is who, man, and don't trip when I'm doing to the community and other races and all of that. This is my thing to y'all. Do not get mad when I say and do what I feel is best for me and my community and the people around me and the people that I love, when you are doing the same thing for the people around you and your community and the people you love. Your way, your relationship with God, you willing to fight for that. I am too. Your wife, your kids, your family, you willing to fight for that. Me too. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Don't get upset. Don't try to call me no kind of names and all that shit because I don't agree with you, but that's y'all tactic. I'm countering that, not with fighting you, but I'm going to turn to my motherfucking sister and say, you see what I'm saying? Like, you see how this woman is manning up on a man? That's what I'm going to say. And that's what I'm going to continue to say until you do something about it. But in the meantime, you can get the fuck out my face because I'm not about to argue with you because I'm not a part of your community. You're trying to be a part of mine. Let's draw the line where it's really supposed to go. And that we ain't got to fight over it. That's all the fuck I'm saying. And I'm doing what's best for me and mine. And I'm trying to lead them down the road what I feel that God has paid for us because what he said, not what you turned it to. And that's simple as that. Mm-hmm. But you do what you keep doing for you and yours, or we'll be cool. Mm-hmm. Because trust me, I ain't coming down there. But if you decide to come down here, I got a list of rules you're going to have to follow. But I don't know. I feel that what's best for women is that they just open them ears and peel them goddamn eyeballs back. Take them lashes off so you can fucking see. Take them goddamn shades off and shit and all that goofy shit you got on that you're trying to do to be a fucking man and all that shit. Take it off so you can really hear what the fuck's going on. You want to know what a man think? Ask a man. That's all I'm saying when it comes to relationships and all that stuff. But as far as that go, I guess I'll just end with this for y'all. Black, beautiful women, queens, not kings, queens, who think that it's some shit that like that y'all really a team and that they riding for y'all, because this one thing kind of fucked me up, and I'll just leave it at that. But if me and Janetta is at dinner and she gets into an argument with a Trans Am and they get into a fight, what am I supposed to do? I'm going to knock this nigga the fuck out, because at the end of the fucking day, you a man with that extra gear, and I know that. I don't give a fuck what you say you are. You a man. And I'm not finna sit here and watch you beat the fuck out of my wife. That shit is nuts for you to ask me to even do that because of how you want to live your life. But you got that natural aggressiveness in you that men have that ain't going nowhere, because that's the way God wired us. Now, I'm not finna play no games when it comes to that. So let's just stay out of that space for Michael's sake, yours and Janetta's. But I'm gonna knock this nigga the fuck out. But if I do that, it's a hate crime. I'm going to jail for a fucking terrorist. I hate gay people. All this shit that they throw on a nigga name when you say and do some things like this. You ungodly. You not willing to forgive, and you can't do. They pack all kind of shit and staple all kind of letters to my motherfucking forehead because I wanted to protect my wife from a man. That's the bullshit I'm talking about. Now, but if Janetta get into the fight and I'm not there with this same person, the same Trans Am, her, him, her, whatever, and Janetta get into a fight over a parking spot in the parking lot, and this motherfucker beat the shit out of Janetta, it's just assault. So when y'all ladies think that the shit is an even playing field, it's not. I defend you, it's a hate crime. He beat your ass, it's just a fight. Come the fuck on now, man. But if I beat Janetta ass, it's all kind of other shit too. Domestic violence, battery, you know, they get the stapling the shit to my head. You see what I'm saying? And y'all motherfuckers, these the motherfuckers y'all riding for. And they not riding for you, because when me and Janetta break up, who gonna be in the wing waiting to take Michael when I'm free? Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all be safe. I'm letting the shit go. I'm shutting it down. All I'm saying is a lot of this shit don't make sense. And it's a reason why it don't make sense, because it don't make sense. And that ain't how it go. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to do. Don't come to me with no preaching the Bible. Don't come to me about no shit about my wife and kids, and everybody should be cool. Don't come to me about how I raised my son, all that. We should be cool. Women, y'all need to go over them rules with them again, because some of the shit ain't in y'all favor like y'all thought, and they not equal like y'all thought. Y'all think I'm lying? Get in an argument with one of them motherfuckers and see how they treat you. Watch how the shit change to some other shit and watch what they say. Your man like me and all that shit. That's what they go to. You a bitch and all that shit. And if you say something back, you bitch ass bitch, I'll knock you the fuck out. Watch how I go. And it won't be nothing but a fight. That's what it's going to be. This fucking man done beat your fucking skull into the back of your motherfucking neck, and it's just a fight. But I'm shutting it down. I'm donezo. Take me a hit. Let me fire this up one more time. If y'all got any questions about the show, being a guest, submitting some music or a topic or advertising, it's Mike with a Mic 313 at gmail.com. That's Mike with a Mic 313 at gmail.com. Shop with your folks. You got deuce5clothing.com, createdbyjones.com, detroitcousins.com, platinumstatus.com, Betty's Girls Party event planning. You can catch them on Instagram for all your setup and party needs. I'm finna shut it down because I gotta get my punk ass up tomorrow and go to work. Y'all have at it.
You were just listening to. Thanks for listening to. You were just listening to. Mike with the mic.